we may have just gotten the biggest leak of all time for any Call of Duty game. And this leak is coming out so early that it's actually a year ahead. What's going on, guys? It is JSnake here. Today, guys, I'm bringing you another video. In this video, guys, we are actually talking about a huge leak that just came out from Modern Warfare 4. Guys, I'm not sure if this is legit or not. Just take it with a grain of salt, like I said. But if this is true, this is massive. Now, guys, before we actually get in the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on so you can be notified every single time I do happen to upload a new video. But with that being said, guys, let's get into this video. So I know for the past few videos I've been talking about Modern Warfare 4 and leaks that have been coming out for it. We've saw stuff about the game taking place in North Carolina. We've actually got a small rundown of a mission, and we got some more setting details. The leaks seem to be pointing towards the game taking place during the events of Modern Warfare 2, or maybe a little bit after, but regardless, we have been getting information about it, not knowing if it's true or not. But what I was telling you guys wasn't any physical evidence. It was literally just people saying secondhand for information, stuff that they've heard, and there was nothing like, there was no actual proof. There was no documents, there was no posters, there was no GameStop employees leaking like cover art or something like that. I mean, it was literally just posts that are in like a paragraph form that supposedly are leaking a Call of Duty game. Now, by no means am I saying that those leaks that I was talking about before are not true. They very well could be, but we do have something big here, another massive leak, and it has to do with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4's script. Now, this post was on Reddit and it has since been deleted. We are not sure for the actual reason why it has been deleted, but regardless, you're not going to be able to find it except for the few screenshots that are surfacing around the internet. I have one of them right here, and as you can see, it is a script for a video game, and the video game is obviously called Call of Duty Shadow Warfare. Now, it clearly looks like there's quite a few pages of writing here, and it actually does show a little bit of the next page, but regardless, guys, it is obviously it says confidential and everything. We don't know if this is true or not. We don't know how this person got this. We don't know where it's coming from. We don't know who this person is. But regardless, this is something that should be taken seriously, because if you think about it, we're talking about an entire script here. And obviously people fake stuff and they go out of their way to kind of make fake rumors up just to gain attention. But to go out of your way and write an entire fake script just for a little bit of attention that's going to last probably a week, if that, that seems something crazy. That seems like some no-life, some loser who really, really, really wants attention. That seems like something they would do. There's just no way a normal person would go out of their way to get 5 minutes of fame and waste so much time trying to write a legitimate script for a Call of Duty game that comes out next year. It just doesn't make sense. It wouldn't make any sense at all. Now, there's nothing saying that this is Call of Duty 2019. For all we know, it could be Call of Duty 2020 or 2021. But if you think about it, 2020, 2021 Call of Duties are not far enough along in development. In fact, Call of Duty 2021 probably has nothing even developed for it yet. But they're just too far along to actually have any sort of script or screenplay ready for them at this moment. So I'm going to show you guys the second image right here. This is part of the next page, or at least I suppose the next page. I actually don't know. We have no idea what is going on here. We just have to be careful with this, because this obviously could be a massive leak, the biggest leak in Call of Duty history, literally straight out of Infinity Ward Studios. Or it also, like I said, it could be some loser who wrote up his own little fantasy little gay script, I guess you want to say. But I'm shocked. Like, I'm literally shocked. We've never seen anything to this magnitude. Yes, there's been posters or whatnot, but we've just never seen literal screenplay, a literal script for an unreleased Call of Duty title. Anyways, guys, the second image says, remember Rook, switching, and I'm going to assume that says switching to your sidearm is much faster than reloading. Obviously, we've seen this in many Call of Duty Modern Warfare games. They always say switching to your sidearm is faster than reloading. Obviously, Gaz and Corporal Dunn say that in Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2. So this is kind of something that goes along those lines. Regardless, though, the thing that I would like to point out real quick is Rook. Rook was actually a character in Modern Warfare 2. He's on the mission Boneyard, where you fight Shepard's and Makarov's men, and you're trying to escape to Nikolai's plane. But he's the actual driver. He does obviously get killed, but but he's the original driver before you take over. So he is a member of Task Force 141, we do know. So that's something interesting to keep in mind. It then obviously says a bunch of other stuff like fade out to black, initial black screen, just stuff more on the technical side. But then I'm assuming this is a title card. I'm not too sure, but it says in quotations, Fregata Industries, Hank Daniels, Charleston, South Carolina, February 3rd. Now here's the thing that really points it toward being something to do with the Modern Warfare games. Fregata Industries is actually something that does exist in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare series. It is the kind of distribution network that Makarov uses to distribute weapons and everything across the world. So this is an established thing in the Modern Warfare universe. The location being Charleston, South Carolina, obviously correlates a lot with the North Carolina setting that we've been supposedly seeing that's going to actually be in the next game, and obviously the Virginia setting, which we've already seen in Modern Warfare 2. It's really the general same area. Maybe we're going to have an entire East Coast kind of campaign. Maybe we'll have missions all the way up to New York and Massachusetts and everything, and then some missions all the way down in like Florida. Imagine like fighting in the Everglades or something cool like that. I don't really know. It's really interesting that they're going into the real deep side of things, because not many people pick up on Fregata Industries. That's something like most people that actually play Modern Warfare games don't know about. So maybe we're playing sort of as a bad guy we could be playing as, or maybe we're trying to infiltrate Fregata Industries. I'm not too sure, but it does not look like, at least to me, that this is going to take place after Modern Warfare 3. It looks like it's actually going to even maybe take place before the Russian invasion of the United States in Modern Warfare 2, or at least before Rook dies in Modern Warfare 2, because obviously Rook ends up dying, but you know, this obviously could be just the guy's name. He might have no correlation at all to the Rook we actually do see in Modern Warfare 2, but regardless, guys, I'm not too sure. You gotta take this with a grain of salt, though. It's huge, I know, and if it's true, it's the biggest leak we've ever seen, probably in pretty much every video game out there. But if it's true, it's insane. I can't emphasize this enough. I'm in shock. I keep stuttering. I don't know what to think about this. This is just crazy. I'll let you guys know if anything else develops on this. I'll make more videos. It's just something like this has never been seen before. I'm honestly shaking. I'm just shocked, man. But anyways, guys, that's really about it for this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, and you do hit that like button, and you do share this video. Anyways, guys, with that being said, peace.